Hey y'all, welcome back to Floating Hands on the Internet. Today I'm going to be looking into Sam Taylor Johnson and Aaron Taylor Johnson. I believe Sam is the woman and she is the older one in the relationship. Aaron is her husband who's much younger. They met when he was a lot younger, and so people always thought their relationship was strange. So I'm going to pull some cards for them and to kind of just see what's up with their relationship now. I want to do the past, the present, and the future. So, of course, this reading is for alleged and entertainment purposes only. If you guys are into tarot readings, personal readings, I'm offering them for free at this time because I need to learn how to practice more. And hopefully offer you guys as many any insight you might want. So email me at floatinghandsoti@gmail.com with your prompt, a picture of yourself, and what you want. All right, so for alleged and intern purposes only, I'm going to do it from two perspectives. I'm going to do it from hers and his. I'm going to start off with hers. Kind of see what the intention was with her wanting him. Was it malicious? Did she just really like him? Was it predatory? From her perspective. All right. I believe she's a Pisces and he's a Gemini. But, so yeah. From her perspective, what's the past, the present, and the future of this relationship? Past from her perspective. Seven of Pentacles in reversed. The Empress in reversed. The Ace of Swords. Okay. So for the past, so this would have been in the beginning of the relationship. I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles, which is about sevens are about planning and contemplation. It's in the reversal. So I wonder if this kind of happened really fast because this is about Seven of Pentacles is about working towards something and getting frustrated and impatient. So I wonder if she was tired of men her own age, and maybe because I'm picturing somebody taking like a clay that you can mold. So I wonder with that Seven of Pentacles, she was kind of like, I'm tired of waiting and being patient for a man to be who I want. So maybe I can take a younger guy and mold him and be who I want him to be. It is paired with the, sorry, I like to have my little book here. It is paired with the the Empress card, which is about, that's about receiving love. So I wonder if she was like, if she was healing for, again, like, I wonder if she was tired of men her own age. Yeah, because that's like, again, trying to force a situation. She might be heavily in her masculine energy. I wonder if she's like a dom or something. That might play into why she wanted a younger man as well. Yeah, it's like being disconnected from your feminine energy, and it's also like not being able to receive love. And then you have the Ace. Ooh, I think it's sexual because look with the Ace of Swords, swords are about communication, right? And so I think with the Ace of Swords, that's like something fresh. Clarity. I hear the song I Can See Clearly Now. Especially kind of like with that sun in the background. And look how he's like holding onto that sword. So I think in the beginning, I think it came from a place of, I think at least emotionally, she was tired of going along with her regular type of guy. And with that Seven of Pentacles, that's like, well, what I've planned for isn't working. So let me try something new. And I think with that Empress in reverse, it gives me very much like she's in her masculine energy. So that could either be like sexual, where she's a dom, she likes a younger man. And it also could mean that she, yeah, I'm hearing the song, I'm hard to love, don't make it easy. But yeah, with that Ace of Swords, that's about like clarity and new ideas. Yeah, so I wonder if he brought like clarity to her. All right, so the present, What's the relationship like right now? The Ace of Pentacles in reversal, the Seven of Cups in reversal, and then you have the Three of Swords. Huh. I wonder, with the Ace of Pentacles, that's about like a new opportunity in abundance, right? But it's in the reversal. That's about delayed abundance. She's trying to, again, she's trying so hard to make something work. So we're in the present energy right now. This is about trying really hard to make something work or headed in the wrong direction. Again, you have the Seven of Cups, which sevens are about planning, contemplation, things not working out how you wanted them to. That's about things being too good to be true. It's asking you to have like exercise with caution. And then you have the Three of Swords, which is like releasing heartbreak. I wonder if she got into this relationship for the wrong reasons. Like I said, either sexual or she was just trying out something new. And then it didn't bear fruit like it was supposed to. And then with the Seven of Cups, it's like, I'm confused. I had all these options, but now it's in the reverse. So my plan didn't work out the way I wanted to. And this is the Three of Swords is about releasing pain. So I wonder if they're like in counseling or she's kind of going through like a personal transformation. Yeah. And then for the future of the relationship from her perspective, the Sun card, pessimism, King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. So Sun card is about, in the upright, it's about optimism and like clarity. And so that's also connect, but it's in the reversal. That's about pessimism and confusion. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's also connected to the Wheel of Fortune, which is like cycles ending. But then it is paired with the King of Pentacles. And that's about like, Pentacles are about money, and that's about wealth and generosity. And so, that's like a person who's financially stable. So I wonder, with that Seven of Wands, all these sevens, like I think she's in her head a lot and she does a lot of planning, and I think she's disappointed when things don't work out the way she wants them to, with all these sevens, because that's like defensive and assertiveness. So I wonder, I don't know if they had a prenup, but with that, that's a pessimism, and that is somebody who's like in their masculine energy. I think that's her. I think she's the King of Pentacles. Like she has all this wealth and generosity, and I think, but isn't he an actor too? I don't know if they had a prenup, but I can just picture a future where she's kind of like focused on her money and like I think she's in the plan. I think she's in like a planning mode right now. I think she, like I said, gets in her head and has all these ideas and plans, but then things don't work out the way she wants to, and then she gets like defensive and assertive about it. So I think from her perspective, she does have some concerns, and I think, I think, I mean, I think she has hope for the future as well, but because this is also about optimism. It's like the flip side of it's pessimism, but I think there's probably some fights right now if I had to guess. And I think it's because, part of it's because she kind of, in that relationship, went into it for maybe not the proper reasons, and I think it's catching up with her now. So let me pull cards for him now. Let's see his past, his present, and his future. Let me make sure I get a really good shuffle on here. I want to say the age gap is like 20 years plus, but he was young when they met and got together. So 20 years when you're 38 and 58, I mean, that's still kind of, men do it all the time. But people like side eye when women do it, but 20 years when you're 18 versus 38, like that's creepy. 18 is very much a child. You can't even buy cigarettes or alcohol in the state of Virginia. All right, so let's see so past, present, and future from Sam's perspective. Alrighty, from Sam's perspective, how did this relationship start out? The Hermit, okay. The High Priestess. The Two of Wands. So you have the Hermit card, which is about like wisdom and solitude. I wonder if he was happy on his own and like she kind of came along. Because that's about being alone and spending time away from people, right? It's also like Virgo energy, which is very analytical, hardworking. I wonder if he was really focused on his career and she kind of came along and yeah, because you have the High Priestess, which is like 2 on the numerology. That's about disconnection, refusal to look in, emotions. It's in the reversal. You're kind of blocked. So I wonder if he was focusing on like working hard and on his craft, and she kind of came along and kind of influenced him. And then you have the 2 of Wands, which is about it's a choice, you know, it's a 2, so it's about a choice, but it's also like quite literally, if you look at the card, you know, he's kind of stuck between worlds. And so I wonder if that was like him kind of choosing what path he wanted to go to. Yeah, that's about choice and plans. I think he was also completing a cycle with that Hermit card, because 9s are about nearing completions and cycles, and he was kind of like, I think he was like in between 2 worlds, and she kind of swooped in. That's kind of how I feel. So let's see what the relationship is like right now from his perspective. The Hierophant. Okay, he's not happy. Oh God, he's really not happy. Holy shit. Okay. So the Hierophant is 5, right? It's conflicts and struggles. The Hierophant's the marriage card, and that's in the reversal. And then it's with the World card. The World is like the end of the major arcana. It's the last card in the major arcana. It's 21, so it is connected to the it's connected to the Hanged Man, which is kind of like being held up, kind of in a what's it called, like you're stuck, right? I'm picturing somebody like a truck in the mud who's just stuck. And then you have, it's connected to the Empress, which again, it's in the reversal, which is the first card that I think we pulled for her. The World card's about restriction, responsibility. Yeah, this cycle's completed, but you're not ready to admit it. But I think with that Sun card, I think he's starting to admit he's not happy. Yeah, that's connected to the Magician, which is like the manifestor and the creator. So I wonder if like he kind of wants to start on a new adventure, and that's also connected to the Wheel of Fortune, which is again a cycle completing, which also reminds me of work. So I'm not sure if like he wants to go a different direction in work, but notice how this person's like a little kid, and he's like on a white horse, like a knight in shining armor. That kind of reminds me of him and how he was really young when he met her. So I think it's trouble in paradise, and from his perspective, I think he's ready to move on, but something's blocking him. But he's optimistic. I think he can get out of it. You know, like when you know something's done for a while, but then you just don't want to admit it. I think he's in the I have the Hangman in my mind's eye right now, just kind of stuck. Like you don't know which way to go, because it's gonna hurt no matter what you do. It's gonna hurt if you stay. It's gonna hurt if you go. Yeah, I'm hearing the song. Should I stay or should I go? All right. So for the future, what's he thinking? Damn. Whatever lesson he's supposed to learn from her, I don't think he's learning. Yeah. Yeah. The Tower card, it does concern me that that's in the reversal. Again, I think it's going to take longer. I think he really is time. I have the 2 of Swords in my mind's eye, which is like you're death gripping something. You have the Tower card, which is, he's afraid to let go. I mean, if he married her when he was really young, then that means he, like think about it, like you marry your high school sweetheart when you're both really young. That's really hard to let go of. I think he's gonna have some look how red and angry that is. I think he's afraid of letting go for sure. With that 10 of Swords though, it's done. Like put a fork in it. That's when the 10 of Swords and the uprights, like we're good, we're done. New beginnings, releasing pain. I do think they will get divorced eventually. I just don't think it's gonna be right now. I wouldn't say in the next year. I think he's clutching on to it. But I think, it's with that Sun card right now he's kind of like, I think he's thinking back onto when he met her, especially with that young boy, and kind of like who he is now. Because like who you are at, let's just say 20, when, I don't know, maybe he was 20 when they met, is way different than who you are in your 30s and 40s. The Ten of Swords is like, this is dead, this is done. Like, it's not just one sword in your heart, it's 10. And then the Three of Swords in reversal, that's about releasing pain and heartache. So yeah, I think from his perspective, he's kind of ready to move on without her. I think personally I think she wanted him because he was young. I think she's got a lot of masculine energy in her. And I think either for whatever reason, whether it be past relationships or like a sexual, I think it's a little bit of a past relationships that scarred her. And she's like, oh, with this young man, I can mold him. I can make him mine. I can make him the man I want him to be. But, you know, then I have Neverland in my mind's eye where it's like, but little boys grow up, right? So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know of any more ideas and suggestions, and I will catch you all at the next one.